Hey everybody, welcome to Alliance War number 10 versus D69. These guys' name is D's Nuts and it's hilarious. Yeah, they're a really high-rated alliance though, and we were pretty outmatched. So this war was a doozy going into it, and also it kicked off what is the start of a few really tough matchups, and basically the end of our winning streak. So we had a few really bad matchups, and then also a couple wars that we just lost fair and square. I mean, they're all fair and square, but you know what I'm saying. These guys are tough. These guys are in the master bracket. Yeah, so this first one's up is against Taskmaster with Enhanced Special 1. Yep, there it is. So I'm just dodging that. It's one of the most satisfying special ones to dodge. And so I go in for another dodge. No, I don't. I throw a special 2, and that's over. If it was a 5-star, maybe I would have. I was surprised with the Alliance with like 3,000 war rating. I think they're like 3,100 or 3,000. I thought they would be placing some 5-stars, guys, but you know, there's a few 4-stars scattered around, and a Kingpin on node 24. Which is why I'm on path 6 again, you might notice. So this is the Bane node, and this is why I brought in the Trinity for this, as I knew that this would be a Void, because people put that Void on Bane because it just adds the to the difficulty, especially Stun Immune with his multi-part heavy. And I did get clipped by it instantly, but I get that nice intercept in, panic mode activated, and excuse me, I haven't been posting very much lately either because I was kind of sick and I'm just getting over it now, so it's time to get back into it. Yeah, this was, you know, aside from the mess up, this was a fairly clean Void Bane fight. I just dodged that special 2 right there and go in for the final kill, and he goes down, which is nice. What you want to do is you want to bring in Blade with Danger Sense and make that fight a little bit easier, because other than that, if you want to play it like a normal Void fight, it's going to be very, very tricky trying to balance the Void timer plus Bane when he's Stun Immune. So this was a 6-star skill champion. It's usually Kingpin when it's on node 24, and so I brought in Sparky, and let me show you guys the strategy here. So I'm going to be evading back, trigger buffet. He's at full health, so it doesn't give him anything. I want to get to 10 poise charges, and then we're going to go to town on this Kingpin. Now look, excuse me, no fancy intercept here, guys. We're just going to beta heavy, and we're going to go in and do maximum damage. Bait another heavy. I don't care if I trigger dexterity. We're just going to bait a heavy and go in and do maximum damage. If I end up parrying, that was on accident. That's okay. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to let auto evade take the wheel, and then I'm going to go in again, 5-hit combo, special 2, and it's easy as that. 93% health still. I took a little bit of chip damage, but that is how you deal with anybody who shrugs off buffs on node 24. Just bait the heavy and go back in. It's not worth it. To try and get fancy with the parries and the quick light attacks or something, which I've tried to do in the past. And even with King Groot, you know, they can shrug them off fast enough. So, excuse me, sorry, keep coughing. But anyway, this is a 5-star Mordo, I believe. So I decided to take. I was almost sure it was going to be a Mordo. So I decided to take Blade in without healing him because of how confident I am in my Mordo fighting skills. I really like fighting Mordos, and I don't feel really bad at all about, you know, coming up against a Mordo on any node. I think I have died before to Mordos, but in general, their special 3 doesn't do a lot of damage, and with Blade I could heal it up if I needed to, and I had Danger Sense, so I was just feeling good on all fronts. And I think I recommend healing to everybody, and I should have probably, but I was very confident and it worked out. So as long as you don't make the mistake and actually die, it pays off, I guess, but it's not a super good practice. Now this is a Mystic Champion. I was expecting Morningstar, so I'm like, okay, here we go. At least Spider-Man's at full health still. 93%, 100%. I'm not about to pick and choose there. I know what it takes to kill Morningstar, but it was a Hood, which is even better. I've realized that Hood is actually a pretty terrible defender. I'm sure he's got some good abilities. I'm sure there's some good nodes for him out there. Just have not found them yet. Maybe the kinetic reactor, I'm not sure, but definitely not this node. I know the enhanced special 2 is a thing, but maybe with 5/5 Mystic Dispersion. I think maybe if he had 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, that would be a different thing. It's just so easy with Taunt to get him to bait his special 1, and that's all I'm doing is I'm just, you know, doing 5-hit, maybe 3-hit combos, whatever it takes to keep him below 2 bars of power, and then once I have my own special 2, oh my god, pretty crazy damage. So that was it for my contribution. I was actually on vacation during this war, and the next, is it this war? And the next 2 wars, I think, they overlapped. So I finished this war on vacation, and then I finished the 3rd war on vacation. But we ended up losing to D69. Good war to you guys. You kicked our butts. It wasn't even close. It was a bloodbath, I think. They just absolutely destroyed us, and you know, that's what happens. It's what happens every once in a while. We were climbing up there. We were flying a little too close to the sun. Maybe the wings started melting, and now we gotta fly down to a lower altitude. So that's okay, and we definitely appreciated the chance to see, you know, what it takes to fight some of these higher tier alliances, and it was a good experience. The defense, I didn't get any deaths or anything. It wasn't as crazy as I imagined. I think there's not a ton. There's more in common with the Platinum 1 and 2 and the Master now than there used to be, I think. I think now it really does just come down to skill, and these guys are a really good group of guys, and we had some more deaths than they did. So, yeah, no units spent, no deaths, 5 kills only. I didn't do any mini-boss or boss action, so that's kind of what saved me there. And, yeah, that's the end of this war. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Looks like it was a short one, only about 7 minutes this video so far. And we'll see you soon in the next one. Take care.